Okay, now what if we have two decimals? Okay, this is why we did that practice before. So you write it the same way. 0.5 on the outside of the house, 3.1, the first number on the inside of the house. And now I tell people to write it twice, and here's why. You need to move this decimal point over 1, because it can't be on the outside, and then you got to move this decimal point over 1. So then what you get is 5 into 31 with that decimal point. And that is going to be so helpful. Okay, so let's take a look. 5 into 3 does not go evenly, so we put a 0 there. 5 into 31 does go better. 6 times 5 is 30. You subtract, you get 1. Now we have a decimal point, we need to bring it up. This allows us to not have a remainder. Add a 0, bring it down. 5 goes into 10 twice. 2 times 5 is 10. Subtract, you get a 0. We have a 0 right there. We have no numbers right here. So the answer to our problem is 6.2. Okay, I'll do the next one without singing. Let's look at this one. 0.21 into 3.5. So first step is just to write it out. Make sure you got that right. Next step, move those decimal points. You only need to move it once on this problem, so you move it once here. So then you rewrite it to 35 into 2.1, but you don't need that 0 there, to 2.1. Just going to move it over a little bit to get it set up nice and pretty. So now, does 35 go into 2? It does not. We bring up the decimal point. Does 35 go into 21? Well, it does not. Man, what do we do? Oh yeah, we add another 0. Does it go into 210? I'm sure it does. I don't know what it is though. So this is when I say, okay, this is when I do a table. I have 135. If I double it, I get 2 35s, which is 70. Oops. Double that, I get 4 35s, which is, or double 2, oops, double 2, you get 4, double 70, you get 140. Oh, I'm getting closer. Let's double again. Double 4, I get 8. Double 140, I get 280. Oh, that's too big. Wait, how much more bigger, lack of a better word here, let me move this over to give myself some space. How much bigger is 280 than 210? 70? So if I do 280 minus 70, I get 210. Well, I already have a 70 here. So 280 minus 70 will totally give me 210. So then 8 minus 2 will totally give me 6. So the answer is 0.006. That's not horrible. Let's do one more. Oh, this is a good one. So 0.4 on the outside, 1.72 on the inside. Move it over 1, move it over 1. That gives you 4 into 17.2. Well, let's see here. I need some more space. So I'm just going to make this a little smaller, put it up here. Then I'll move this one up here. That's better. So does 4 go into 1? It does not. Does it go into 17? It does, 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. I subtract, I get 1. Ooh, now I need to get that 2, but I have a decimal point I need to remember to bring up. You got to line up your numbers. Bring down your 2. Does 4 go into 12? It does, 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract it, you get 0. You have a 0, no more numbers. The answer is 4.3. Not too shabby. Okay, there you go.